Howdy, y'all. Welcome on in. What the heck? What are you doing over here? Position one. Position one. I don't know why the camera went over there. Hopefully, you guys are doing well. My name's Blooming Thor. Welcome to Tavern. Hopefully, everything is going well. Hope everything is well. Today, back on the Creative Adventure. Got to work on getting that railway set up. I have a lot to do on that accord. I got about 4,000 blocks to go in one direction and 4,000 blocks to go in the opposite direction. So, in all, it's going to be a nice, decent-sized railway. At some point, I probably will just turn it into teleporters because it's a bit much. And I just don't have the things right now necessary to get that production going. Once that is done, though, and I do have the ability, I will definitely transfer over. I'll keep the railway, though. It looks cool. I think it's a nice little feat of engineering. Other than that, though, hopefully you guys are enjoying the content. I'm enjoying having so much fun with it and just enjoying the whole relaxed vibe of Minecraft. So, that being said, if you guys are enjoying the content, liking does help. Subscribing if you're new. If you want to keep up to date, hit the notification bell as well. And following as well on Twitch and Kick if those things deem worthy of that. And of course, Buy Me a Coffee is also available for the people who want to go the extra mile in that accord as well. That being said, I already have everything I need to go for a little while. I don't know how far I'm going to get with everything I have, but I'm going to try to go as far as I can, considering what I have. Just a bunch of junk in my inventory at the moment. That being said, I did manage to get up at least to the Crimsonite vein, so that at least that way I don't have to do that this stream, but going the rest of the way might definitely take a bit. Thankfully, it's a bit nice and quiet today to do such. Come on. Come on. Come on. I don't know if I even can turn this, actually. Actually, I can. Okay, that works. Alright, so right about there is too far away. Alright, that's about where I want it to go, so. Find out this, place that there. It goes 1, 2, 3. That goes there. We'll leave it there for a minute. I definitely want to go a little higher. So I know I can do sloped turns. That goes there. Let's go here. And connect. Alright, how's that turn? Not bad. Alright, next section. It should just go straight in this direction. That's an S-bend. Can connect, and too far. Okay, so right about there. Yep, freaking yee. I'm gonna have to go a bit high to get over that hill, so that should be fine. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And just to clarify, this actually does make the turn. It does. I also need to have another brace down here real quick. Oh, wait. Wait, what? Oh, I need to go on this side. There we go. And on the corner you go. Alright, well, those are set up. So I have a little... I'm gonna try to go over that right hill where the poppies are, see if I can't get around this whole mass. That's not where that's supposed to go. There we go. I'm going to see if I can connect this. Slope too steep, can't create sloped S-bends too far away. Okay, so it's just too far away at the moment. I mean, I guess if I have to get rid of that acacia, it's not like the end of the world. But I was hoping to kind of keep that in line. Can't create sloped S-bends. I wasn't trying to, but alright. Yeah, it's gonna go right through the tree. Alright, down with the acacia. Do what I gotta do. Let's see, where does that actually connect? That's why I want to go to these poppy field, but... Oh, there we go. Okay, so it says it can go right about there. Yeah, I guess I can make that connect. Need 3 across. Oh, wait, no, I don't. Forgot how I've been doing my rails this whole time. I'm like, something seems off about this. These two. Because the rail one wants to go there, so. I don't know why I mined that block out. That's about high enough. At least gets us around the tree. Or the hill. Alrighty. I cannot, Ali, Residina. I'm sorry. I do hope you're having a good day, though, by the way. In spite of that. I'll get rid of all these flowers. Alright, Miss Yoholst, you're gonna have to get out of here, or else you're gonna die. Okay, I don't want that intersecting with anything else. We're gonna put that there. And I think I'm just good just to go right through these trees, to be honest. I wonder if I can get across to the other side of the hill. I can. How far is too far? That's too far, okay. So, I guess we put a block here, put a block here. The rest of my last mistake. This is only how big they need to be. Let's see. That looks good. And I think I'll just put the pillars here, honestly. That works well enough. Okay, that works. So... I have to go across a lake, which I think is fine, honestly. I want to try and eliminate as many blocks as I can to have to go too distant-wise. Alright, so I already know these 2 trees have to go. They have to go. And that's too far. Okay. So this goes to about here. Wait. That goes to there, so... I actually need to go here and here. And I think for the sake of it, I think I can just keep it pretty low. Oh. Yeah, that would help. Having bloody pavement blocks. Make another set. Perfect. Oh, wait, I did the wrong side. There we go. Alrighty, so I guess we're going into the water, unfortunately. I don't have a choice on that note. Before I do, I need to try to... I make sure to be careful about this. Till it says too far. That's too far. So this looks about in line with it. Too far away. Slope too steep. It's right about there. Oh gosh darn it. Alright, well I know where they need to go, so. That one goes here. Crikey. Said. Can build that up first, and then I'll make the support beams. That one. Do one above the water. Wait. So I know that's exactly where that needs to be. Back over here. And hopefully this ain't too slow for it. Perfect. Alright, before I continue this railroad. Sleep for the night. I think on the ocean, because I know there's like an ocean between here and there, I am definitely not going to be doing a, try to think of the word for it. I think I'm just going to be doing buoys. Because the ocean is quite the deep place to deal with that. Okay, so I think the issue is the depth, not necessarily the farness of it. Let me think. I would think this would be far enough. I'll try right there. Whoop. I don't know how I'm hearing whale noises in a lake, but alright. Questions that will not be answered today. Boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Okay. I did that a little less sporadically. Fudge. That's about right. Slowly starting to get the numbers down finally about how far these things actually can go. I should be able to make it to land. But I don't want to put it on land. Go this far. That's too far. Something just got eaten. I don't know what it was. That works. Nope, not that side. And over here. And continue it forward. Oh, where's the angle? There it is. Okay, if I decide to connect here, does that cause problems? Doesn't look like it. Good. Ooh. Yeah, a little bit, actually. Okay, restart. Redo that. So I really do not want to have to redo the dirt, so... There's any way somehow to salvage this. That's fine. Okay, got it. So the issue is it went too high too fast. So this should be a bit less of a immediate incline. And that should make that a lot more easier transition into. That it does. So now to connect you to the next section. Oh! What the heck did you come from? It's the Legionnaire. Holy frick. Sure did wander far from the castle. Oh, we gotta go over a lake. That's not fun. That's the worst possible position to take stand, but looks like you're not the only one. Anyways, back to what I was doing before I got freaking terribly interrupted. Alright, so too steep, too steep. So this is the straightway path. So along these angled blocks. Too steep, too steep, too steep, too steep. Not holding enough tracks. Not holding enough. Right now I'm too far. Alright, looks like that will be the next section. How's that look? That looks good. Alright, just not holding up tracks. Wait. Yeah, I don't think I have enough slabs. What do you mean? That's too many blocks. Slabs, make more slabs. Get rid of everything that is absolutely not necessary. Grab a couple more of these. Anyway, yeah. Honestly tempted just to bring whole blocks on this occasion, but I also like the slabs because they kind of do a bit better of the transferring from each point to the next. Let's see. Well, whatever. We'll make a dent. We're making a dent. That's all that matters. So that is the corner block. It should be straight this way. There it is. Alright, this is too far. Alright, I probably will go low. I probably need to start making a low transition into the water, because the less I have to build with, the better. As much as I do like the height. I definitely need to slow down that turning. I could have got one more. Oh well. Alrighty. Where's the corner? That direction. Okay, this tree's gotta go. I really hate grass having to swing through grass. It's a freaking annoying thing in the world. Still on track, still on track. Still on track. And I believe that is too far away. Okay. Block there, block there. And we might have to go one block up. That looks fine. I mean, I see little divots, but honestly, at this point, as long as the train works, I'm not going to complain. Alright. I might be able to make it to that. I don't know. Too steep, too steep. How far can you go until you're too far? Wow, almost. There, that one goes there, there. Then, because of that tree, I want to go a little higher now. And that's a bad time to have to transition to. No, I'll just get rid of the tree. Frick that. Just get rid of the tree. I'll replant the tree, if anything. In its honor. Yeah, man. There we go. That. Holy freaking tree. I'm just gonna cover that up. Quick nap. How far have I made it? Not even that far. Oh boy. Not enough pavement. Okay, a few more pavement blocks, so this will probably be like my last set of pavement. And then I'll be out. Going, keep going, keep going, keep going. And that's too far. Can I just go low? I can. I can just go S around that tree, so we'll do it. Alright, grass has been cut. Alright, now I gotta take you and turn somehow. So I would like to S around that tree. Just put that there to connect. Alright, no, I don't want to do that because then it's gonna screw everything up. Grass. Got a freaking lawn mow first before I can even do anything else. Oh, so far so good. We get to pass through a nice little village now. And we have another set of tracks I think I can work with before I have to stop. I'll try going as far as I can. There. Okay. So right about here. I just wonder if I can actually get away with that. Hold on, let me see. Too far away. Okay, nope. Not even in my wildest dreams. Alright, so I haven't gotten to the ocean yet, but I am coming up to the ocean. And that is where I'm going to have to do, like, pontoons or something to make this work. Not looking forward to that. Oh. I'm out of pavement blocks. Right then. I gotta head back home and get some more pavement. Oh, do I want to connect that to there? I mean, it's gonna lower anyway. Might as well. Alright, well, let me go ahead then and head back and grab some more. Everything that's not necessary. I'm already 200 blocks from home. Okay, hold on, I probably should take the plane. I thought I had less distance in this. That away. We're looking at it on coal. Not a lot. Alright, so if I get home, I'm gonna have to put some biofuel in this thing. I am running low on fuel. I'm fairly sure this is... Oh, maybe this is just from the village and pillage, but this actually looks similar to the thing you're supposed to get into to find the end fortress. But I'll just have to wait. There's another Arc Evoker. Oh, wait, no. It's not Arc Evoker, that is just a pillager outpost. Interesting. I'm not gonna remember where I'm supposed to even go to get to back to my rail line. I just have to know I have to go northwest or west-northwest. That is the only information I have. Nice little forest. There's home. I actually did do some renovations. Actually, I don't know if anyone actually noticed. I have decided to add a somewhat coniferous forest in the front. Or deciduous. I can't remember if it's deciduous or coniferous. But I decided to add a forest when stream crashed. I said, I'll just go ahead and work on this real quick. I think it has come out quite well. I do plan on doing more of that around the actual entire base, but at the meantime, kind of got a little lazy, just kind of stopped. I was a bit tired that day, so I did not finish it. Like I said, I do have some blackstone. I had some cobblestone. I was haunting into blackstone. So we'll see how far that gets me. But also deorganize my bag. All the stuff I collected along my journey. Stack some more rails. Alright. I'll let that rock and see how far I can get with that. Alright. Stones first. Got wood. got flowers and saplings. Got sticks. Got a couple gems. Seeds and a couple eggs. Our chicken that was hanging a bit too close to where I was building. And the rope is for climbing if I need climbing rope. And then last but not least, go ahead and stack some biofuel so that way I have something to power my biplane with. I imagine that should do quite well. Speaking of which, how has the stock supply been going? Oh, quite a bit. There's quite a bit of wheat in there. Alright, that being said... this is definitely not a suitable landing pad. Or takeoff pad. Alright, so about a bit northwest... or west-northwest. And just to clarify, we're actually heading in the right way. Yeah, give or take, a little bit more west. Yeah, because there's gonna be like this whole body of water I gotta cross, man. Oh boy. And then there's also like some uncharted land I've never even seen before in my life. I'm trying to think if there's any actually block you can place in the air around water. I guess not. It's a very unfortunate thing that's not featured. Alright. Should be able to head now just kind of west. I should come over that giant base of monstrosity. If I ever need more ironwood, I'll just come to this gore and I'll just chop down a lot of ironwood, because there's so much here. There it is. My rail line should have ended right on the other side of the river. Let's go take that out. Whee! Cool. That in there, and just don't have to put onto this coal. Just get out of that. Alright. Goes back. Grab a ton of these. Ironwood. And some proper rails. Right, I'll do it. Well, sleeping could be a pain on the water. I don't know how I'm going to sleep in the water, but I'm going to try. So panic can only go that far, huh? That's a bit displeasing. Can't connect, can't connect. That's too far. Might go one up just so I don't have to worry about that height difference. There. There. Continue it on. Okay, thank God. Say, please tell me it makes it at least to this. Alright, before I get shanked by a monster. Okay, I definitely want to go around this tree. Let's see, right about there is fine. Then I gotta go around this tree. Trees have gotta be a freaking pain. I should be able to make it to that landmass. Hello, Mr. Crab. Oh, hello, Crab. Oh, that's kind of cool. They actually climb on walls. Well, that would be cool to see whenever I have to come through here to see the crabs. Just because I don't have to deal with that hill. Hello, Skelly. Sorry about that. Can't create slope death bends. Alright, there's the angle. Just tell me when it's too far. Wait, what? Here it is. Alright, that's too far. And if I know what I said about the pontoons, but this is not that deep. Yeah, this ain't that bad. Four. Okay. Alright, not enough pavement. That is fixable. All that. And a bit more. There you go. Also be cool dynamic to have to go through all this. Alright, so I think I should be able to make it to that rock. Steep, so too steep. Steep, too steep, too steep. Too steep, too steep, too far away. There it is. Wait. Don't do that to me. Alright, so this has to be the top. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Enough. Okay, so now there kind of has to be a bit of a turn. That's not going to be complicated at all. Should be able to just do it right here. Alright, so slope is just too steep. But that is the turn I want, so. Oop. 2. Gosh darn it. 2, 3, 4. Perfect. Also, realized I forgot to actually put the side rails on this one. I carried away. And this one. I know what you are. Ocean creeper. frick out of here. Did I put looting on this? I did. Alright, so now I gotta do another turn. That's gonna be fun. Slope too steep, slope too steep, slope too steep. Alright, that's too far now. So if I did it here, that's not too bad. That's not too bad. Two, three, four. 3, 4. 4. 4. Okay, it's raining now. Positively. Fun. 4. That's what I would. I mean, I don't need that much wood yet. Okay. So I guess now my hope is just to kind of go straight in that direction somehow. Turn too sharp. Slope too steep. Slope too steep. Alright, here we go. Too far away. Alright, do I decide to build it on coral? I don't know, can I just take it over here, maybe? Is this an option? Too far away, too far away, too far away. Turn too sharp. Slope too steep. Alright, guess we're building on coral. I mean, coral can structurally, I would imagine, can technically handle this properly. But... could be wrong. Wait, is that the central block I'm supposed to be building on? No. That is. That's too sharp. So I have to build on this block. Whoops. Besides, I just do a T-post. I could just do a T-post. It's not structurally sound, but it could work the same. Yeah, it works. And it gets it back in the direction I want it to go. Do I want it to go underneath those caverns, or do I want to go into the opening? Hello, sir. Yeah, you can get back in the water now with you. Take your gunpowder, though. Thanks for that. Make more slabs. I guess I can go in that direction. That'd probably be for the best. Slope too steep. Slope too steep. Nope, too far away. Four. 2, 3, 4. Come on. 2, 3, 4. Come on. No, I'm just gonna just do this, and then I come back and just do the 1, 2, 3, 4 pattern. I just save me time and oxygen. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Sure. No, just to be cute. Straight in that direction. And there's a guy with a pitchfork. Ow. Alright, just blitzkrieg. Come here. I know trident, that's okay though. I generally do not care. What if I just do an S bend? Too far, too far, too far, too far. Too far, too far, too far, too far, too far. There it is. Gosh darn it. Same procedure. Four. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 4. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. That. So there's so much more to go. Can't create slope desk bends. So right about here. Wait. Check a bit here. Out of wood again. Not surprising. These are freaking humongous. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. What's up, big man? What you doing? What you doing in there, huh? At this point, sleeping might just be better. Alright, so now I have to somewhat start getting into that angle format. What the heck is that? Oh, it's jellyfish. Wow, do they look weird. Slope too steep, slope too steep. Too far. Turn too sharp. There we go. This thing is set on like very brittle coral. He's coming. Great. Piss off. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. There, that there. And now I gotta do a turn. Which how am I doing on the blackstone? Not well. Alright, means I'm about to do a restock here soon, which is probably for the best. Because I also need more wood. I don't think this is a decent direction. Slope too steep, too far away. Alright, so this is literally where it has to go. Alright, all the way up. get out of here. Gonna follow me? 1, 2, 3, 4. Hey, great, you got guts, kid. Alright. Okay, I might as well go back down to being low, since I don't have to worry about that S-bend. So we can go back to being low so I can save a bit of wood on the wood front. Man, the intertwining has really slowed this down. Holy crap. How much are we doing on the bricks? So can we do one more set? Wait. No, we can't. I need wood. Alright, I'll just go reload then. I just need black stone and wood, honestly. Or else could probably just do a small top up. I also need to place torches. I'm gonna place these down real quick before I get ahead of myself. So you can see if the monsters are enjoying their nighttime pursuits. Thank you, water. I'm just gonna place these on the side. Don't have to worry about monsters. Last thing is I want is a railway and a monster being there and then blowing up because of some stupid thing. So at least this way I don't have to worry about it. There's 2 more torches there and call it a day. Okay, otherwise, I think the rest are fine. I'm honestly just gonna walk to the ironwood gore at this point. I'm almost there anyway. There's no point in flying. This one there, this one there. Markers. Alright. I want to keep these ironwoods. They're kind of part of the acacia idea, so I'd rather go farther out where I'm not going to see any destruction. So I think over here to the right should be well. I see a lot of ironwood possibilities. I want to say past this initial patch of that, I think I can start harvesting. So right about here is the line I want to start harvesting at. I have at it. Thank you. Thank you. Thankfully, these trees give roughly like 50 wood per tree, so it shouldn't take that long. Thank you. Thank you. I know I didn't hear myself pick that up. Just like a 25 tree. I also need to get my sugared beaten pork. Thank you. That. And that. think that's the initial tree line right over here. So I'm gonna harvest this one and that one, and this is it. Otherwise, the rest is all left alone. Alright, well, that wasn't too bad. I'm going to take this back to home and get some more black stone, and then try to get some rails. Small handful of rails to keep stocked up. Oy. So make sure I get that out of my inventory. Alrighty. I looks like it is taking it for fuel. Might even last longer than normal fuel. Yeah. Definitely lasts a lot longer than a piece of coal. Especially considering you smelt 4 times as much, it should go 4 times as long. Oh yeah. That is a much better fuel. And I guess it'd be considered alternative considering it's made out of biomass. So, nice alternative fuel source. Wow. That one piece of fuel has really taken this thing really far. I think it's taken almost about like 4,000 meters. Or a couple thousand meters. Okay, so I think it was for about 2,000 meters worth, I think. Maybe more. I mean, it took 2 pieces of coal to go this far, so this thing should at least go 4 times as much. So 1 piece of coal goes about 1,000 meters, so this thing should go about 4,000 meters before crashing out. That's a weird sound. Anyways, first things first, let me unload all the stuff I don't want in my backpack. And then we'll snag everything I do want. Let's see. Wood? No wood. Flowers, yes. And a mushroom. Just gonna place it in here, honestly, because I have no other place for it. Ironwood saplings don't go there, apparently. Ironwood. Bones and zombie flesh. And gunpowder. Spider eyes. Piece of copper. Stone slabs stay with me. Sticks go in the stick vent. In the stick box. Arrows go in the mob drop / my personal stuff, but go in there for now. Alright, so I need blackstone. Is there any other way to get blackstone besides haunting cobble? Cost a deep slate too. Didn't know that. Deep slate, cobble grimstone, cobble voidstone. Okay, so it can be anything type of cobble. Well, since it says I can do deep slate, I have a ton of it lying around anyway. Good. And we'll get a decent amount there. And this thing has really been pumping them out. Despite it being slow, it's really pumped them out. Because I need 4 of these for the waffles. 4 stacks of these for the waffles. And then the others are really not all that necessary. So that's definitely nice. Probably is tempted to go and set up a train now. I might as well, right? So let's see, to make a train casing, it's a brass casing with the sturdy sheet. Probably just the one for now. I don't need like a big bogey. I just need a bogey for one. Then I'm also gonna need some train controller. Should be fairly visible. There they are. Can take a precision mechanism. Ain't gonna lie, I don't think I have any of those on hand. I don't. Alright, so I'll have to make that as well. But I'm gonna need at least a couple of brass casing while I'm waiting. Brass casing. And then logs. Why'd I do that? Alright, we'll see. Since it needs a piece of gold, I'm gonna need... I'll just grab 4 pieces of gold, make 4 of them. Just try anyway. And then to make the precision mechanisms, I need 20 iron nuggets, 20 large cogs, 20 small cogs. So let me go get those real quickly stamped out and then get those set up. Let's see, for gold. I need 20 of these. 20 of these. Alright, let's run it. I'm pretty sure... Ow! Pretty sure I already got everything out of this, right? Yes. Alright, small gears, medium gears, iron stuff. Okay. And... last run. Hey, cool, I got 4 out of 4. Nice. Alright, take these back up to the top. It's probably another thing I can also get set up with all my cogs and stuff, is actually getting precision mechanisms automated as well. I'm not sure why I haven't. I was going to need a lever. And then let me go get those extra sturdy sheet. Bum 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 bum. 2 sturdy sheets. I was gonna need a train thing, ain't I? Probably. I'll have to wait and see. Cool. Alright. Train controls. Got the train casing. Alright, so I'm gonna train casing, but I'm also gonna need to make a compass. Unless I have one on hand. I do. And then I'm gonna need another brass. Another log. In order to actually make the bogey, I'm actually gonna need one. Then you go downstairs. Put this down, shred that. Stamp that into that. Stamp that into that. And then train station. I was gonna make a seat. Forgot about that. Where did they put those little things? That's part of create, alright. Oh, I gotta remember what they did with the seats. There they are. Wheat, or wheat, wool, and a slab. Because I'm not gonna make it fancy right now. I'm just gonna make a thing that operates. Alright, wool's in here. And then a slab. I'm gonna hope it works with the first slab. Go down here, go outside. And I think for now I'm just gonna place the train station here to get it to operationable. Wait, what? Right click and target a train track first. Oh. Create a new train. Use train casing on highlighted tracks to create bogies. Remove bogies by breaking the block on top. Build carriages attached to 1 or 2 bogies each. Sure, yes, sir. Holy train. That is a long freaking train. Okay. Seat. For temporary sake. And I gotta grab my glue. Place train controls on board. Okay, I'm going to need a ladder of some kind to get up on this thing. Connect all that together. Yeah, let me go grab a ladder or something, or maybe some stairs. Oh, is there anything like a weird andesite stair thing I could probably use? It's a copycat step. I swear there was something I saw. There's like some type of weird train thing from Create. Like some type of additional thing that you could add, and it creates like stairs for you on the train. The track buffer. Express speaker. Could have sworn there was. Nope. Nope. This is the garnished add-on. Those are metal walkway steps. I mean, I theoretically could probably do what I want, but that's a sheer pin. Could have sworn there was something. I mean, if it just has to be stairs, it just has to be stairs. Then I can probably just right-click the seat. Where I'm at. Yeah, I can just right-click. Cool. Oh. Okay. At least this way I don't have to use any coal to get where I want to go. Still working, aren't you? Alright, well that'll be enough to at least get started. I can come back to the rest later. In fact, I might go and throw some more deep slate in there real quick. Right, first things first, let's dismantle everything I don't need. Like, I don't need that. I don't need this. I don't need that anymore. I don't think I'm going to need that, nor the torches. And we'll get all the stuff in the haunting bin. That's deep slate. Okay. That'll haunt in time. And I'm guessing with coal it actually gets faster. It would be my guess. It's actually not a bad speed, actually. All things considered. I just gotta remember to hold A and D in order to go the directions I want to go if I have to go a certain direction. Not a bad speed at all, considering. Oh boy, that is disorientating. Thankfully, once I get this thing run, I won't have to man it. I'll have a animal man it. But that'll be later. Hey. I don't think I set up a diversion yet, right? No. Okay, yeah, we're good. We haven't set that up just yet. No. I have like a little hat on my head. That's cool. I didn't even notice that. Alright, here's my first diversion. So if I just hold right, it should pick the track on the right. Like, part of me feels like this doesn't take that long to get there, but I also does feel like it takes longer because of all the different twists and turns than the plane. But I guess that remains to be seen. Is there anything I'm missing? I don't think I left anything. I got the ironwood, I got the slabs, I got the black stone, I got the rails that I have. It should be good. Now, if I remember correctly, this thing will never go off the rail. If I remember correctly. Cool. That was easy. Alright, first things first, get all the slabs back out. Take the rope just in case. Rails. Wood. Take that much. Nobody need a lot of wood for a little while. I'll go with 4 stacks. I'll go 6 stacks that. And craft. Alright. I don't know if I'm gonna build multiple trains yet, but I feel like I probably should. And then find like a loading area where they can unload and load up whenever they need to load. Okay, so this is where it needs to go, I think. Just to clarify. No, it's actually too far. Here it is then. We're built on coral again. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oop. I should be able to stay this slow. Bruh. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 2, 3, 4. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. More like 3. Oh, it's coral. I'm like, what the heck is that? Thought that was actually a fish for a moment. I can remember to place torches on these actually. So I'm gonna put this away along with this, and I'm gonna grab some torches. Then I'm going to light up this little area just so I don't have monsters spawn on the railway. Last thing I need is a creeper coming out of nowhere to hit the train. Okay. Try to think if I just want to head straight. Okay, looks like that'll probably be better because I can just have a straight shot. So I think we'll just go that way then. I might even make an S-bend or something. I don't know yet. steep, too steep, too steep. Too steep, too steep, too steep. Too steep, too steep. Cannot create slope death bends. Okay, that's what I kind of want to do actually at the moment. Alright, so I think that's where we'll put the block then. Down there. These. That ain't too bad. 4. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Alright. That works. That works for it. And I actually like that. It looks nicer. There and there. Looks like I see a little land mass. Might just go for that, honestly. Save on some of the tracks. Hoorah. And I can make it to here. Perfect. Okay, we'll have to do another turn to hit that landmass. My name for that little island area. Too steep. Too steep. Can connect. Too far. Okay, so I can at least make it to here. So it should just be a nice straight shot. Can connect. Till it says it can't. And I guess it's too far, right? So that goes there. This one goes on top of the coral because it's weird that way. I found a shallow part of the water, so I'm having to build like giant towers just to get this done. Alright. Boop. Oh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's right, like my biggest hindrance is literally just black stone. Because it takes so long to produce and wait for it. Okay. Torch. I'll just place torch when I get back. Whenever I have to go back, I just want to place them all and make sure that they're good. I wonder if I can just make it... Ooh. I'm wondering if I can just make it to the island at this point. Oh, no. Just barely. Just barely missed it. Boom. Boom, boom, boom. Alright. And I gotta go up. I'll make sure that transitions nicely first. That's honestly kind of a cool little side cliff. Oh, boy. Alright, straight ahead. The heck are you? Out with your head, boy. Alright, if you are gonna blow up, you're gonna blow up over here where you're not gonna cause a mess. Actually, not here. No. Come over here. Yeah, I'm over here. Oi! You there! Hobbit! Come here. Get in the water. Thank you. I don't know what the heck you do, but I'm not letting that happen here. It's a bit of a weird place to look at. Hold on a second. Let me go as far as I can with this, and I'll come back and investigate what the heck that is. The heck are you? I see skeleton flags, I see skeletons, I see archaeology. Okay, so it's archaeology. Not something I really want to bother with right now. We can go there. Not gonna lie, I really did think about not making rail lines automated. I'm grateful I did. I'm grateful they were automated. Because I'm not gonna lie, this would have been very hectic without having automatic tracks being produced at like all the time. Do I want to turn? I think I do, actually. Because I think I want to head straight for that landmass on the other side, so I don't have to cross the giant river. And then we can take it along the beach. Okay. That's where we stop it. And then I should be able to cross the water. Okay, so tracks is the problem. That is fixable. Going. There. Okay, so I think what's gonna happen is I'm gonna inevitably come up to that island and then try to make a turn left and just head along, like I said, just the side of it. So that way I'm not having to deal with that, because that is going to be very painful otherwise. Ooh, too far. Thank you, dolphin. Alright, it's right about there. Two, three, four. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 4. Prop these up. I think probably one more of these pylons, and then we'll just head around the beach. Too steep, too far away. Okay, it's right there. Two, three, 4. 4. Cool. That. Alright, so now I actually gotta turn this. So, see. Turn too sharp. Slope too steep. Too far. Ew. Okay. Pavement blocks, eh? I swear with the amount I go through these things. Okay. Well, I've made about halfway there in the last hour and a half. Don't know whether that's a good sign or not. Slope too steep, slope too steep, slope too steep, slope too steep. You cannot leave a slope and enter another slope. Yeah, I know that. Too far away. Could I just create nest bend? I can. So I'm gonna create it. Can I go here? Yes, I can. That'll save me on some blocks here. Hello, Mr. Dead Zombie Creature. Frick. Just gonna stare at me while I do my work? Guess it is what it is, can't stop you. He really is just standing there menacingly. Oh, what? Oh, but I can do that. Oh, okay, that actually works a lot better. Okay, that's fine. It was a little weird, but whatever. I guess I'll just do the side railings here. I should have just done the turn. I really should not have even tried to do anything crazy. And we're out of slabs. Sick. Alright. Reload and go home. Alright, I definitely want the torches, but the rest can't go in there. I can go in there, torches can go in there. Actually, let me see the torches. Bloop. So, let's see, in the last hour and a half I made a couple thousand. Oof. Depending on how long it takes to get back home, I might be able to get this done in the stream today, but I'm still not overly saying yes. Because if it took me an hour and a half to get 2,000 blocks, it's going to take another hour and a half to get the other 2,000, even with decent speed. Also depends how much water I'm also going to have to encounter the rest of the way. How much are we looking at? So, it looks like we're going to have to deal with a lot more going forward. The worst one is going to be here along this path, unless I happen to go north and there's a landmass that way. That's going to be rough. But it is what it is. I also hope that takes so long to get back to the train, because the train is all the way back at the beginning. Or not the beginning, but it's all the way back at the last checkpoint. This is all for azurine, which is copper, basically. Okay. On a bright note, I did find turtles. At least I can have turtles now in the house. We can have a turtle farm. I'm not exactly sure why I would want turtle eggs, but except for maybe like youthful mobs, but that doesn't really make much sense. Because I can't really think in a world where I'd ever want like a youthful zombie or skeleton or whatsoever. But there gotta be something. Okay, let's get you out of there. Back it up. Okay, I'm assuming the speed is because we have to keep doing these turns, right? Or is it just that slow going in reverse? Because if I had known this, I would have set up a second one with a backwards driver. So that we didn't have to go this slow. Okay. Yeah, this is a no from me, Cat. Crikey. Sneak right click to abort. Click a track to relocate name train to. Sneak right click to abort. So if I just do... Oh. Well, I can just turn it around. That helps. That helps quite a bit. That's so much better. Well, good to know going forward. I can just turn around the train. I think whenever I make the longer train, though, I don't know. Well, no, I'm gonna have circles. Never mind. I'm gonna have turnarounds, so it ain't gonna matter. So that's not that big a deal. Holy lava. $900 more meters. Yay. I'm trying to think though with these farms. I don't know if I want to do all the processing at the location of these veins or if I want to just do them outside of the veins. So that's where I'm a bit... I don't know, I guess I wouldn't say confused, but I'm a bit wondrous as to what to do with that. Because I know I'm going to need extruders. I know I'm going to need... I'm going to need a whole ton of different things to make this work appropriately. But that's for another time to figure out. Alright. First things first, we're going to go and turn that crap around again. Go and turn that crap around. So is that quicker than the plane? I don't know. It's not as direct, but it does seem a little faster. Okay, put that in my backpack. I'm going to take everything that does not belong in this backpack. Okay. I don't think I want to really get more rails at the moment. I think the rails are fine currently. I do need to grab more cobblestone and deep slate and see if we can make some more blackstone. I don't need this. I don't need these. Here's some kelp and some sea pickles. Here's a flower. And then we got this and this. Gravel and seeds. We do have about 1,000 cobblestone in here. I want to leave like a little bit for quick needs, because I have to craft some things. I have regular deep slate. And I have a bit of cobbled. Okay. So in that case, what we're going to do is we're going to take this golden backpack. I am going to go over to Narnia, and I'm going to go take a ton of stone. Or cobblestone, and put it in this thing. Put that in there. And then I'm going to quickly set myself up for success, and I'm going to go over to that farm. Hold shift or something to approach. I don't know about that. Whoa. Alright, so that definitely feels faster than the planes, because these things take so long to get to these locations. That thing went so fast. Even with the twist and turns, I gotta say that's probably more efficient. It doesn't even require coal. Right click, right click, right click. All of you get in here. It's probably better if I just place this on the ground. Hold on. Place you on the ground. Take a ton into my inventory. And then just do the same exact thing. Nice. And a couple more. Alright. Has a lot of blackstone, so I'd be hard pressed to find that this does not fit all that. There's also a random spider in an ironwood tree. Later, losers! Bum, 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 bum. Train's too far away from this. You stay right there. Whatever. Okay. That'll work its magic. Won't be a lot of slabs for now, but at least that gives it time to work its magic while I'm busy working on the train again. Alright. Do I actually need to hold straight? Okay, so I actually have to hold W. I guess unless I had like a train thing set up, but I don't. I think 1,300 meters. I guess one way I probably could have saved on this stuff would probably been to use the nether. But I like the idea of going through the overworld and actually taking a train all the way through the overworld to get these locations. But I didn't think about that. I probably could just use the nether to have gotten from one location to the other. But you also do all that dividing thing. And you also have to make sure that thing actually can get to the portal, too. I don't know, I kind of like this. It's a nice little project. It gets me to where I want to go, and it's kind of like a cool little scenic drive to always get to these farms and stuff. It also forces me to have to set up like a train depot where I can put the trains at whenever I'm not needing them. The only thing is I'm gonna have to figure out how to... I'm gonna have to get those turning styles that they make in these situations. Oh, so left lever controls which direction you want to go. Okay. And then the right lever controls your speed. Very interesting. Dum 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 dum. Holy village. I do wonder if anything dies by getting hit by this train. I don't feel like it though. It seems like it goes through stuff. Well, I guess we have to get to find out. Nope. That would be a nope. Almost. Almost back. I'm not even sure why those even do that, but whatever. I'm too uncaring to try to fix that problem. Alright, don't leave this here. Alright, I am back in business again. Boop, boop. Grab a few rails, grab a few chunks of wood, and grab a ton of blackstone. One more. Maybe a couple more stacks, preferably. Ah. That's right. Alright. Well, I'm definitely going this way. Too slow, too steep, too steep, too steep, too steep. Too steep, too steep. Too far away now. Alright, so I have to go here. It's the greatest idea to build on the sand. Something ever gonna blow away into Narnia. Alright. I'm gonna hope I can just do an S-bend. This seems like a good S-bend moment. And that does seem to be the case. Look at that, my first wild rice, I just realized. Actually, the first wild rice from Farmer's Delight I've actually seen. I can't remember how I actually got my rice originally. Going, keep going, keep going. Oh, nope, too far. I think that's fine. I don't think I'm gonna build a train ever higher than that, any higher than that, so. Straight this way. Just keep going, keep... Ooh! So right there, huh? So there. Look at that, doesn't even place any blocks underneath. Oh, I forgot to put these in my sidebar. Oops. That's okay. Can't believe I forgot that. This feels more like a turn point than anything else. Turn too sharp, turn too sharp, turn too sharp, can't connect. Just tell me when you can't. go up. That looks good. All things considered. I'm definitely not going that way. I think preferably I'm just gonna stay near the beach, so I don't have to build too high. Not too far. There it is. That's fine, honestly. It's on dirt. Actually, I can't live with it. Never mind. Hold on. It takes 2 seconds. The other one's on some stone fragment that it found below, so... Not too far down underneath that, so I'm not worried about that one. That's fine. Disconnect off the side. Right. And now I gotta turn right. Turn too sharp, turn too sharp, turn too sharp, it says. Alright, now we go. Now it's too steep. That's just too far. Okay, so I think after this one, I'm gonna have to turn that way and try to head to that island area. Which is fine. Feel like you should be able to make it. Turn too sharp. Too far. Can't leave a slope and return to the slope. Not holding enough tracks. There we go. Okay, so the issue is just that it cannot... Wait, turn too sharp. Alright, whatever. Do what you gotta do. That connects right. Yeah, this one connects. Alright, now I gotta go in that angled direction again. Turn too sharp, turn too sharp, turn too sharp. Turn too sharp. Okay, about to say, when does it stop being too sharp? Boom. Boom, boom. That's fine. Okay, so I think I have that little island, then we take a right and go through that valley. Where am I at? Okay, so if I go through this little valley, I'm going to have to make a left turn, then a right turn, then a left turn through a village. Unless I mine through this little inlet, then I can kind of head back and then try to go up the coastline. I think I'd rather take the river. It's a bit tedious, but I think it'll be fine. The train speed and everything, I'm not overly worried about it. Or I could just cut across this hill and then go up this mountain, because I know this is a big mountain. Or I cross across the land, and then I go up this coastline instead. I think that's a bit more direct, so I think I'll just do that. I think I'll just head for the landmass and then just head that way. Probably be for the best. Too steep, too steep. Not enough pavement blocks. Not enough pavement blocks. I'm just waiting for too far. It's right about there. Pavement blocks, right. Just gonna put away the sand and the gravel and dirt. Don't need that anymore. Hello. You know, it's nighttime, you know, you can come up out of that water. Sleep time real quick. Locomotive age. Assemble your first train. Alright, now I get to go through a flower forest. This is gonna be fun. First things first, get that turn up there and get it into this bend. The issue I have about this forest is it's just so dense of foliage, which, I mean, I get it, flowers, but golly. Golly. Oh, and then all the trees. Great. You. You. And I'm just gonna get rid of this dirt pile. We go here. And we go up. Okay. So make sure that goes appropriately for get on with it. Honestly. Try my best to keep all the flowers, but this is a lot of flowers. Yikes. That is a big problem. That out, that out. Don't get me wrong though, I like the turn, but it's just a bit much. Crikey. Honestly, at this point, I think that's fine. Oh, what I wouldn't do for a scythe. That is not a weapon. Okay. Up. And over. I have so many bloody flowers in my inventory when I'm done with this. Alright. Take it there for now. Take this up here. Oh, looks good. Hoi. Right. That. Okay, so I have to keep going straight and go around the mountain. Fun. Oh, I don't have enough tracks. I was like, I'm not seeing any spend here, dog. Put away. Almost about to run out of more pavement blocks again. Honestly, at this point, I'm starting to feel like it might have just been better just to have stuck with the plane. But maybe I can just kind of use the plane along with the train to try to get to where I'm going. Let's see. So that's far enough. Whatever. Same distance. At some point, I do want to start turning that way. I would prefer not to go over the mountain. Turn too sharp, too far away. Alright then. We will just do the S-bend. We'll just do the S-bend. And I think we head straight and then turn left. Or maybe I can turn left here, maybe. Turn too sharp, slope too steep. Honestly, with the way things are right now, I should be able to just go up high now. Because I am going to have to go over this hill. So I can go there. Actually, it should be high enough. That is perfect. Okay. I think this tree is unfortunately in the way. So this just gotta go. Along with the cotton fluff. Alright. Straighten the stretch until it tells me too far. Right there. Hello, Peaky. How you doing? Step back. Looks like I might have to go up a bit. Okay. And then I have to kind of go up and then right around that amaranth tree right there. So I may just try to get above this tree first. I don't know yet. Let's see how far this goes before it says you can't connect anymore. Nope. Alright, so I can connect it here. Where was it? Here. Actually, I should work. Yeah, I can take a turn around it. But I definitely don't want to go too high. Alright, tree's gotta go. Fortunately, the tree was in the way for this one. Great. Not holding enough tracks. Wow. It ain't wrong. It is not wrong. How far am I left? Okay, it's gonna take a stream each to get to each of the locations. I wasn't wrong when I said this was industry. But I was wrong about how long this was gonna take. I honestly thought this was gonna be a bloody breeze, but apparently not. Cool part though is we get to go to a different biome again. Get to go through a forest biome. guess to be frank, I did make it fairly far. Alright. Let's get you turned around. There you go. Let me just go ahead and get everything out of my inventory that I don't want in here. So when I arrive at home, I don't have to think about it. Okay. Forward it is. There it goes. There it goes. Wait! Gosh, it does not just keep going. I was trying to press button to see if I can actually get it to go faster, but I don't think I can. Okay, so I can't. Those crabs would become crab mush. What if I take that this thing is an entity? Oh, it's actually a set limit. I can actually make the train go. That's cool. It's kind of cool. You can actually max or limit your train speed. I'm guessing with coal, I guess I can make this thing go a lot faster. Remember, said something about using coal makes it powered. Dum dum bum 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 dum bum 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 ba dum. Dum bum bum dum ba da dum dum dum. Part of me is thinking about doing the other side tonight. Take a break for dinner and stuff, and then go back at it. Not on stream, but I'll do it on my own time. And that way, next episode, I can actually just focus on getting unlimited metal. I'm pretty sure that's all the metals in the game with Create as well. Besides, like, the alloys, but, like, the pure metals. There's iron, there's copper, there's gold, and there's zinc. Oh, I guess mithril and that there is in the game, but those are mythical metals that are from a different mod. But these would be almost infinite metal. So, yeah. I said that I am going to create like a train depot. Where I can store the trains whenever they're not in necessary use. Then I gotta set it up so that the clock rotator will work properly. So all the trains can get properly deposited. Brother. And I can wait to call a train. Open all doors, north side only, west side only. Keep all doors closed. Station idle. I guess not. Oh, you're right. Okay. Turn you back around. And then let me go deposit all these flowers and stuff. Let's see. Flowers, flowers, flowers. That's a wood, surprisingly. We have stone, saplings, seeds, flesh, and sticks. And seeds. Go put that back away. Okay, so I do need more blackstone. I also need more rails. Wood's still going strong so far. Good. Nice and full. Yep. Nice amount of rails. Honestly, since I have to wait for rails, I'll leave this here. I am actually going to go work on making some stamp pot, because I would like to do something that is not making rails. And make stamp pot, I need to make a spout. And then I was going to make a quick down and dirty crushing setup. Because I know to actually make liquid stamp pot, I need a compacting thing. And I need to compact 6 potatoes with 2 carrots and an onion. I have to figure out how to do this properly so I don't mess it up. Okay, so I just gotta press it then. That's gonna make a spout. I'm fairly sure this doesn't need power to power a spout, so that's the only benefit here. Alright, so making a spout is a kelp. I'll have to get that downstairs. And then I don't think I have a multiple press on me at the current moment. And that I do not. Nor do I have a basin. Which one of you would have it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Make a basin. Actually, temporarily, I need to find a place for these potatoes. They're a bit clogging up my inventory. There you go. At least some of them. I'll come back and get the rest. Just until at least I have this machine made. I need that. I'm gonna need one of these. I'm gonna need this. I'm gonna need some fluid pipes. Gonna need one for the metallic gear. I'm gonna need I think just one belt. I need like a handful of these. And then we'll see how that goes from here. If I need anything else, that is. Then I'm gonna need a water wheel, because I genuinely don't want to have to... Well, actually, I don't need a water wheel. I should be able to find some power I can just quickly snag. And then, what else? Guess an iron block for the actual press. Okay. There's the metallic press. There's that. And we'll go make the quick spout real quick. Perfect. Alright, where am I gonna draw power from real quick to get this going? Bit busy at the moment, Lisa, I'm sorry. So. Oh, where am I gonna pull power? Probably supposed to just pull it from this machine. Because I could power the mechanical press here. Right? Press that. That'll press into it, I think. Just to make sure. Yeah, I can't place it there, so it has to go here. Why does that not feel right, though? Hold on. No, I guess that is right. swear it just does not feel right. And then I gotta put a spout here. Also gotta get one of these out and make this into a mechanical pump. This then has to go somewhere above this. Yeah. This has to go here. And the... Whoops. Pipe. Oop. I'm gonna put this about here, because I need to make a chest there. So... Actually, no. This needs to go here. I don't like that. I do not like that. So we're gonna go up this way. And a mechanical pipe. I can actually get this thing to work. And that, and that. Okay, and then I can put a chest there with some bowls. Actually, let's extend that one additionally. Put that there. And then we can put the bowls there. And that'll give me space to put all the bowls. And then everything else should be good. Just gotta get that powered now. How am I getting you powered? Oh, I think I actually know how to power this quickly. Let's see, need a gearbox. And I need to turn it. And a couple of gears. Okay, well that works. And then I need a couple more to do the inverse of this operation. Luckily, these are all temporary. Okay. Let me go get some bowls. One, two, three, four. And then I will come back and grab the potatoes in a minute. So, don't need you. Didn't need any of you. And I just need a chest or two. I just even a couple barrels. Don't need to go crazy. Okay. So I got the potatoes. I'm actually gonna need a backpack for all these stuff. I honestly wish I had a smaller one, but whatever. Don't need you, don't need you, don't need that at the moment. Okay, so potatoes. That's all the potatoes. Okay, then I need... what is it, 2 stacks of carrots per? So if I need 6 stacks per thing, I needed 24 stacks. So 6 plus 6 equals 12, 24. Is that how many I have? That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's 18, 19, 20, 24. Yes. So it would be 2 times 4, which is 8 stacks of carrots. So that's the 8. And then I'm going to leave 2 extra in here. I'm just going to need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. While I am quickly doing all the math, I'm going to cook these up. And then I just need 4 stacks of onions. And there they are. Plus a little more. Because it only takes 1 onion to make Stamp Pot, right? Yes. Cool. Alright, so there's that goes. Potato. Alright. Question is, how am I gonna feed this thing with the ingredients? Alright, I know this has to be a barrel, so my only question is, that's not the right one. Just where I put in that one, but whatever. Get 2 of these real quick. Okay. It's in there, that goes there. Okay, good, it waits. Which means I can just focus on introducing the ingredients to this. Half stack. Full stack. Full stack. What just happened? What did it just smash? Am I messing up the recipe? So 6 baked potatoes, 2 carrots, and onion. Oh, wait a minute. It just output to the side because I wasn't paying attention. So what did it create? I guess I need to turn that off anyway. There we go. Okay, that's not what it's supposed to be creating. One, 2, 6 potatoes. 1 of these. I feel like I'm also missing some potatoes somewhere. There you go. Okay, well there's our Stamp Pot bowl. At least as a filter item. So I don't ruin it. Keep her going. Apparently these things also don't stack, I noticed. So I'm about to take them out every time and deposit them almost immediately. Submit. Slowly but surely. More potatoes. I'll do my carrots and onions. Keep it topped up. Honestly, I just keep tossing in the potatoes until they're all gone. Alright. Pull up again. There you go. Back at it again. Potatoes. Carrots, onions, potatoes. It's gonna be a mix of trying to keep this empty and keep that thing full. So I thought they would have stacked. But God forbid that be an operation for me to have. Onions, carrots. More the baked potatoes. I'm falling away. More of the baked potatoes and the onion and the carrots. Okay. It's a bit. That worked its magic. Potatoes. Come on. I know we gotta be getting close. Get this out of here. It's always just the potatoes that take up so much space. Alrighty. Onions, carrots. More potatoes. It's gonna be for a minute. Keep that empty, keep this going. Carrots, onions. So that's the last of the carrots. Also finally get rid of all this and actually get this all in my inventory. More potatoes. Go a couple more stacks in there real quick and be right back. Just need one additional bowl. Got to grab one additional bowl while I was... Since I'll be making an extra bowl for myself to eat. And considering the process this just took in to make this stuff, I would rather not have to do this again. There are better foods that do not require so much heavy labor. In there, carrots. Whatever. Almost done. Almost there. More potatoes. How many we got left? Just a handful more. Okay. Come on. That was the last one. Let's go. And I have an extra one to eat. Alright, now I can go and destroy all this now. That was all this was needed for. Cool. Well, that didn't take long. All I gotta do now is make corn tortilla chips, and that shouldn't take long at all either. I just gotta get a mixture set up and have that all mixed together with some water. But I got another coin. Last but not least. Okay, I'm gonna have to make more bowls at some point, unfortunately. I do need to get out my toolboxes real quick and put everything back to normal. Back. Oh wait, I didn't put these back because they were vertical. Oops. Alright, definitely don't need any of this. Eventually those drills will also get some use at some point. Just currently, right now, they're kind of stuck in limbo. Then I do need to get out my brown box. Finally. Yay, I've eaten Stand Pot. I still have like a few levels. I'll see if I can get any good enchantments on these item pieces. I would love to switch over now. Yeah, Protection 3 is not bad. Break-it 3 is a little better, but let's give the chest plate a roll. It's not bad. Doesn't have the protection I want, unfortunately, but I do like it. These both are kind of sucky. That's why it's better, honestly, just to use villagers at this point. Soon I will get to wear those where I want, whenever I have all the enchantments ready for them. Alright, once I did that long enough to get that project done. Back on the railways. I don't think it was the Blackstone that was a problem. I think it was the railway number. It's not a bad number. That should get me a while. I guess I can fill this up with the rest of the cobblestone. Then I can get this out of here. Oh, he's here for now. I'll come back and pick it up later. So I'm sure I'll be back in no time to have to come fix it. Anyway. Slabs in the offhand. Probably after I get on the combo or the machine. Logs in hand. Logs. Rails. Logs. Ton of rails. Probably just get them all out at this point. Okay. And then I will put back one set of slabs to get these others out of my right hand. I despise that. can't tell what that says every time it says, hey, you're approaching a, hold S? Hold on. No, that doesn't help. Create? No. Create. That doesn't help either. I can't read it because of the thing, honestly. It says hold S something. I can't tell what it says because of the thing in front of my armor bar. Oh, I guess I could have took off the armor for a moment to see. Because that would have probably told me a good deal. I really don't expect that to hold straight just to go forward. I feel like it should be like a button to hold, just to press, and it just goes forward. What do I know? Well, I imagine I should be able to get this done by this stream, at least this one. And then the Veritism... The Veritism should have to wait. Or is that the Azurine? No, that's the Azurine and Crimson as well. That's the Veritarum. Or Veritum. Which is the zinc, I think? Yeah, because gold's ochrum, crimsonite's iron, and then that's zinc. Because Azurine's copper. So. Because unfortunately these have to be automated. Because if I don't automate them, I'm going to be having a lot of trouble toward the end game. So I am unfortunately stuck on having to do this. Either way, it'll be fun. It'll be fine. Then, as I said, I may do the others later tonight on my own, so I just have to worry about other things tomorrow. Because even though these will be set up, I don't know if I'm actually going to work on the actual automation of these metals. I might work on them the stream after. I may work on something else next stream, so don't think about the railway. I may work on the mob farm. Get XP flowing. Because that is holding me back from having decent enchantments right now. And that could be very helpful. The thing is, I also got to get netherite automated, because after that, because I'm going to need certain things to get that going to make superheaters. Oh! It does work. Wait, what? What? Why did it just now work? It's had all that time to run over an animal, and now all of a sudden it runs over one? That is so weird. Okay. Oh. I didn't even know it did this. Whoops. I thought it turned really well. Alright, well. Quick fix. There we are. Back to normal. Just gonna pick all this up just in case. I need to do some like terraforming or something. Alright. Actually, I probably don't need this much blackstone because I know it's actually going to triple itself, so... Yeah, we can just get rid of these. Okay. Back on the carriage. And I can take it to, like, the very end. I can. Alright, for one thing, I didn't know I didn't do this last time. I must have forgot. F. R. Craft. Nice. It's freaking nice. I'm guessing the rest went in my other thing. Alright. Those have to go. Those have to go, unfortunately. There. Okay, then as I said last time, I need this thing to turn. Turn too sharp, turn too sharp, turn too steep. Alright, looks like this should be fine. I just gotta go until it says I can't go no more. Which is right about here. That'll do it. It's good. Good. And then just head straight that way. Looks like I will need to do some elevation change, because once I start going up and then turning right, it's going to be a pain if I don't. So... Direction... Too far. Alright then. I think that's fairly high enough. Alright, just make sure the uphill battle isn't too bad. No, it's not too bad. It could be better, but it could be worse, so... Alright, head straight again. Here it be. I'm gonna have to go a little higher than this one. Speaking of which, I think... Yeah, so the one below it was actually the highest where I need to go. So we'll go about... I think this is actually good. We can stay here. That looks good. That looks good. Nice. Alright, should just be a straight shot. So I'd really just rather not take fall damage if I have the ability to help it. Nope, 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 nope. Slope too steep, slope too steep, slope too steep. Can't create slope death bends, can't create slope death bends, too steep. Too far. And it's right about here. there. Three, four. 3, 4. 2. I think 3. That looks even. Nice. And then straight, and I want to try to get to that gap of trees, if I can. Also, goodbye and goodbye. It's like this is the... Okay, I'm not trying to turn game. I'm trying to find out where the heck the dividing line is. Whatever. Oh, it's to the left, more to the left. Can't create sloped S-bends, huh? Whatever. There it was, I just saw it. So I think this is where it goes. Alright, that's the middle. There it is. Jeez, it took way too long to find. Three. That looks about the height. Okay. Only problem is pavement. Bloop. And bloop. And then go and put all the other junk items I've been collecting. And we do a couple more. Alright, that's good enough for now. Okay, now I gotta kind of go right this direction. Quick, now. Get to go to a whole nother biome now again. World. For some reason my computer just did some weird crap. Anyways. So I want to try and see if I can go maybe to that tree. I may not be able to go where I want to go, but at least I can go generally in the right direction. Can't create sloped S-bends, can't create sloped S-bends, now I'm just too far. Okay. So if I go here, I can generally get pretty straight on. I honestly might just go up, though. That looks about the height. Yeah, okay, that's fine. I can live with that. Okay, now we gotta do another snake bend. Until it says it can't. Alright, so connect here somewhere. Honestly, I'm tempted to just make an S-bend here. Just call it a day, because I think it'll be better in the long run just have an S-bend here. That looks right. Okay, yeah, it's perfect. At least as much as it can be. Okay, so what am I wandering into? Okay, so that island is gonna suck to get to. But I think I'd rather go, like, to the side, go left, and then go up, and then just go straight across, maybe. So I think that'll probably be my best bet. Slope too steep. Slope too steep. So if I go over here, it's gonna say no S-bends. So. Slope too steep. Slope turn too sharp. Also, there's a freaking guy with a trident. Again. What'd the boy drop? The boy has dropped nothing. Anyways, back to what I was doing. Turn too sharp, huh? There it is. Wait, turn too sharp? What? I feel like I should at least go about here before I need to. Now I'm kind of eyeballing it, which isn't good, but just feels correct. Technically that was on stone. I don't know why I did that. Stone's a pretty solid block to put stuff on. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, slide 1, 2, 3, 4, side 1, 2, 3, 4, side 1, 2, 3, 4, side 2, 3, wrong block. Also, just give me a second. Let me disorganize. Don't need that, don't need that. Why do I have my netherite diving boots? Okay. Anyways. 4. So I genuinely want to keep the same height. There we go. Oh, that poor tree. I was correct. It could definitely go farther in spite of what it was telling me. I want to say I can make it to that little land spot right there, and I could use that to carry it across and up. So. I'm at least going to try. Can only turn up to 90 degrees. Too far away. Well, give me a second to get up. I'll see about that too far away bullcrap. I can honestly just get to that vine. Okay, so there's some green. I just gotta get it far enough out. And do I use the dirt or do I use this? I think we just use the dirt. So I want that to be the edge, so this needs to be one of the posts. And then that does go down to stone. That can stay on stone because stone is sturdy. 3, 4. Nice. That's good. Place that there, and then continue the railroad way across the street. Then I would like to think I could probably make it across that. So I'm going to make an attempt at least to try. Yeah, I know I'm too far away, thanks. That actually may be too far away, actually. Yeah. Alright, well, I can make a beacon. Should be able to make one right here. So soapstone. It works. Enough. Okay, we'll be an S bend, but honestly, those aren't really that bad. I've learned to appreciate them as best I can. Though they are a bit nauseating when you're on the rail line itself. Looks fine and dandy. Looks good. Okay, so I'm gonna have to go up now, which should be possible. Alright, delayed hit. What the frick is that? Can't create slip test bends. Can't create slip test bends. Yeah. Not holding enough pavement blocks. No frick. Can I go around? Probably. How bad is it? Ooh. Honestly, at this point, the rail lines are above the actual track, so I can't really complain. Yeah, I can, but I won't. Should be able to make a decent turn with that. I think I just need to set up a little bit of a post. 3, 4, 5. Okay. Don't necessarily know if I can speak British English. Why do you ask, Suppository? By the way, unique name. Respect it. I can say a few things, but I am more of a Western English speaker. I ain't gonna lie to you. Crikey. Oh, been working on the railroads. It's a nice little scenic little area for a little railroad. What the heck? Oh. Alright, let's see. How am I getting around this freaking hoo-ha? I guess I'm gonna have to go to that landmass, and then we're gonna have to go around it. Oh, the S-bend does not escape me! This is create the Endventure. I keep forgetting to put that in the description. It's like the fourth time now I've been someone's asked me about it, and I just keep forgetting. It is in the title, but I guess it might be hidden from you. But my bad if it is. Crikey. And there goes that tree. But yeah, it's a whole mod about getting to the end with create. So you also have to fight some bosses from which was the mod? I know I've known the mod before, I just don't remember what it's called. I can't remember the name. I want to say it's the Alice Shanix's bosses, but I could be wrong on that. And it helps you get the eyes from the end remastered, so that much I know. And so you have like this whole goal of getting to a certain point. Slope too steep, slope too steep, slope too steep, too far away. All right. Oh, it's high enough. Hello, drowned. Okay, quick nap. Yeah. So it's definitely on Curse Forge. You're welcome to go find it and have fun with it. It ain't mine though, so just as a forewarning, it ain't mine. Not like that dirt. Alright. Now I gotta make a snaking S-bend to get around that mountainside. I may honestly just create... Nah, I don't want to create an S-bend. So, into the water. By chalk. Alright. Can't create sloped S-bends, too far away. Okay, so I have to create it here. Hope you're doing well, by the way, Suppository. For what it's worth. That's about the right height. Turn too sharp. That was for an S-bend. Okay, so I need to go left, one up. So it wanted me to go over here. I think it was right about here. Which is fine, honestly. Bye-bye, iron log. I say, what the heck was that shadow? That looks right. How about now? There you go. And actually puts me in a straight shot, so that's actually a blessing in disguise. Brother. Just get me out of the water. So too far, too far, too far. You can't create sloped S-bends. No freaking way, really. Oh, but what did it place it? So I definitely know it ain't vertical. That goes there. I mean, since it's on stone, I'm not worried about making this look like it's not built on stone. Since it is. I'm fairly sure it's not even straight on, but it was green, so. Brother. Wait. Oh, okay, it was straight. Fair enough. Anyways, how much track do I have left? I have 14 track left. Didn't get me far enough. Honestly, it's not even worth it then. I can't even do anything with it. That back in my backpack. Alright, well, back to the train. I mean, I guess that's not bad. It got me pretty far. I guess I really shouldn't complain. It got me fairly far indeed, so. Coming in for a very, very, very controlled landing. With a giant plane. Hello, sheep. Carry on. Alright, before I place this block, because I know how this crap works. Oh, wait. I forgot. I gotta turn this thing around. Okay. I mean, this took in 3 hours just to go about almost a couple thousand blocks away from home, by the way. Or no. A couple thousand just from this event of Crimsonite, let alone the other, you know, handful of thousand I still gotta go. And then tonight, I'm gonna try to go over to the other vent, which is another 4,000 blocks away from the Crimsonite vent, so... It's just so far. So far. I probably should have just bum rushed teleportation, to be honest. I really probably should have. But that just doesn't feel like rewarding to me. Having gone through all that, then to like do... Oh, frick. But having gone through all that just to not be able to do like any form of railway whatsoever. Either way. Or I guess I could just work on it in the background too. I can just work on getting to the other one in the background, and when I'm done with it I can work on actually automating the metals. Because I should be done with it in like a couple of days' time. Because a lot is just waiting. So I'll have to wait and see and consider what I need to do to get that rail line all the way up to the area. Hello, Akram. Goodbye, Akram. I think it's consider setting up a fob over by these things, though, at some point. Like little houses, like a little 3x3, like a little 5x5 house. Or a campsite of some kind, I guess. Like a tent. Don't know yet. Either way, the point of it is just trying to be able to have these resources available at any and all time. Also, I probably should have considered that when getting a base down. I probably should have considered it, what events I saw. And tried to base out with that in mind. Oh well. There goes the train. Come here. Alright, first and foremost, get all the other stuff that does not belong in here out of here. If that's gonna take a minute, I might as well go and just walk. Because I already know right now that railroad farm is probably just now starting to work again. Flower, 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 sapling. Flower, 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 flower. Non-wood items. Logs. Sticks and seeds. And then I also need to make an axe. What does this thing have? Not bad. Not bad at all. That ain't bad. If I wait a little bit. Then again, I think I already have an efficiency 5 villager, I don't remember. Frick it. I'm not worried about it. I just need to get this thing back up to stuff. I don't really care. Cool. I was hoping to get some additional enchantments on it. Don't use that. How we doing, guys? Bum bum. Bum bum. Bum bum. Bum bum. Wait till this thing's finished. This is such a cool little machine. Bum bum. Bum bum. Bum bum. Bum bum. Bum 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 bum. That's all we got. Looks like I'm gonna have to do some waiting because I just do not have enough materials to do anything further as much as I want to continue this. So I'm gonna leave this here. Just has all my supplies for building tracks. And I'm gonna grab some of the blackstone and throw it in there. And then I think for the last bit of the episode, I think I'm gonna go work on getting the mob farm work done. So I'm gonna take all this stone, I'm gonna go work on it. And then I actually need to get these looking a different way. I don't like the way they look at the moment. Preferably something that looks like it got like hammered out. Like kind of got chunked out. Maybe rough stone. It's either rough, the deep slate version, there's trodden. And that looks more like it's been hammered. There's vertical disarrayed. There's smooth cut column. There's weathered. Honestly, I think that rough one, I think, probably looks the best. At least it looks kind of hammered. So, I think we'll use that for our discolor. And then... maybe I should grab a backpack. Just so that way I can have all this stuff, like, in, like, a one-item pocket. Then... gonna need some iron... blocks. Iron blocks. What's this? Oh, no, I don't want ornate grates. Is there any other weapons? Sorry, I mean iron blocks. I guess probably not, right? Rolling pin. Twin blade. The iron rapier. Faucet. Hammer for building stuff. The glaive. Pretty sure these are just the barrel combinations, chests, and so forth. The halberd! Not gonna lie, not really. Yeah, I'll just take iron blocks then. I can give them a different look with the table I just used, so... I ain't worried about it. Hew, 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 hew. Hew, hew. That ain't gonna be enough either, I think, but it's better than nothing. Actually, I guess I could go with these. They do kind of have that more industrial feel. Because I'm not gonna lie, this lighter silvery iron does not feel right. Maybe I guess I could use this and then the dark ones for the outer edges, maybe. Then we can take this one and then do, like, the blocks of iron, I guess, or even the column, the shipping crate. You can use those for, like, the outer edges of it. Alright, well, that'll hopefully do. Gonna take the train. Dum 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 dum. And forward. Alright, before this though, I am gonna go ahead and take a nap before my guy gets attacked by a monster. Yeah, it's definitely not gonna be big enough at all. Oh boy. Alright, I'm gonna need my building flying gadget. Oh, how deep do I want this? Probably not too deep. Probably right about here. Come on. Then up 3. Probably should make this a bit more shaped, honestly. Three, and now 4. Another 2. And then we can probably go ahead and round this off now a bit. That should be 2. Alright, I'm actually gonna get off this now. I probably don't need it anymore. Just need to get that initial block. And then, how do I want to round it? I think that looks good. And then we can come up. Extend that out, actually. That's good. That looks good. And that is where one of the legs will sit into, I think. I'm thinking about putting the legs here, kind of attaching them really vaguely, and this is actually going to be like the actual silo. This may just be a scaffolding position. Maybe. I probably should have built the actual thing first and then come back to the leg structure. Probably should do that now then. I probably should come back to the actual stone and what I'm actually going to do with this stuff. I do like the idea of this. I like the idea that there's actually like these little cave pockets. Anyway, so these need to come probably straight down. A little further. Ow. That's fine. I'm gonna go make this nice and thick, because that's just the skeleton. We will come back to actually making that a bit more structurally make sense. Be another one over here. Definitely gonna need more iron, because this is not enough. And what's that? Another block. And another block. And that looks even. Just around. Alright, well that's it for that. So I guess the wall of this will actually come up to this right here, this chain. Quite a bit. And I'm gonna go out a couple blocks from that. I'm gonna do this all around and make sure I get this appropriately. So 22. Two. Two. 1, 2. And 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. All this work for a mob farm. All this work for a mob farm. Oh, I forgot how uneven this is, because one of these is a little higher than the others, so it's gonna have a weird oblonged feeling to it, but I think it's gonna be okay. To be honest. Two, 1, 2. 2, 3, then 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 2. 1. Ah. 2. 1, 2. Brother. 2, 1, 2. Wait. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2, 1, 2. Come on. Okay, I'm guessing it's because of a helicopter. There we go. 1, 2, 1, 2. And then I think honestly just 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. It's fine. 3. Definitely not gonna be a perfect circle, but be close enough. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. gonna be somewhat oblonged because of some weird things I did when I started out the project. So 3, 1, 2, 3, and we just do a block each. That should finish off that. All right, that's about as close we're getting to the actual circle. And then I literally just continue it pretty much down. So about there, so I get some room for the actual legs to have reason and purpose. Ow. Ow. So probably I should keep an eye out for whenever I'm going up, so don't ever go up in place. All for a mob farm. All for a bloody mob farm. At least the placing anyway. There. Enough. Last stack. Make it count. And that's it. I guess it still will work with these legs, because if I do it right, I should be able to come over here and then just make like an oblong leg that makes it go this way. So it shouldn't be that big a deal. And I like it, despite of its oblong shape and its weird size. I think it'll be okay. If anything to change, I meant to make it look like it's just staying still. Anyways. Bench. Come on, you can go faster. I would expect this to be able to go faster. No offense, in real life, I've seen trains go freaking fast going backwards. Alright, just because I'm curious. Hold space to approach the station. Ah, cool. Alright, let's go see how the train railway maker has been going since I've been busy with that little project. It's saddening. It is honestly depressing. Wait, what? Feels kind of criminal. Yeah, I feel like this one should always be stacked, and whenever this one gets extra, then sure, go right ahead. I guess it's just kind of inevitable with the machine. Yeah, because that is a very honestly pathetic amount. With all due respect to the machine. Hey, let me go see what I can do about alleviating the situation. Because to be quite honest, the iron farm ain't gonna get any better, so... Here you go, chickens, have some puppies. I can't throw them in there. Here you go, sheep, have some puppies. Actually, I probably don't need that much iron. In all regards, probably just that much, actually. Here you go, sheep, have some more poppies. Be to your heart's content. Alright, so this is where I wish I had made sure I made myself like a way in. Unfortunately, it's just gonna have to be the way it be. Alright, there it goes. Really, I'm surprised it isn't taking it equally. Just have to throw it onto the belt. Let's try it. Come on! There you go. It's going so like humorously slow. That is like humorously slow. Come on, Grandpa, get on with it. Like, holy crap, how many put on that belt? Crikey. Yeah, how come those need to be entering it so fast? The heck? Whatever. The faster I stop questioning it, the better the more happy I'll be. Cause that is just wacky. Decreases targeting prices of villagers. Really should have considered wearing that. I don't know if that works without inside the easy villagers mod though. I'll have to look into that whenever I start trading. Because I guess if I have to take them out of the cages, it's not a big deal. I don't mind them roaming in like a little, like these little boxes I could make for them. So we'll see. Bum 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 ba-dum ba-dum. I think I've run out of time. To be honest with y'all, I think I've pretty much run out of my time ability to do as much as I could. Well, let's take a sure how far I went. How far did we get? Where is it? Oh my gosh. Jeez, I gotta go so far. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna work on that in the background. I'm not gonna make y'all suffer through the rest of this trade escapade, because this is holy crap levels of what the heck. Like, I still have this far to go. I would love to be able to, like, trace, like, how far different, like, how much is left to get from here to there. Unfortunately, it's just not possible. Though I ain't gonna lie. Waypoints? No. Advance? No. Edit, please. I would like to change the color of that to like a orange or something. How about green? Let's go green. Green seems very like off-putting. Preferably a bright green, though. Yeah, let's go bright green. Thank you. That's much better. I can actually see that color. Because, I mean, the Veritum vent is 5,000 from this block. It's 4,000. Let's see. Can I set up a temporary waypoint from the railway endpoint? Just temp. There you go. So that's 3,788. That's about 5,449. So, oh, we minus 40 something. That's at least in the 40s. 700 minus 400 is 300. 3,000. 5,000 minus 3,000 is 2,000. So we have about 2,340 meters to go. And generally with this backpack space, it is not making it easy. I gotta get more ironwood, gotta get more stuff. Alright, yeah. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna from this point forward, I'm gonna work on this in the background when I'm not streaming. And I'm gonna let you guys just kind of see the other bits. Like, I'm gonna start working on the mob farm. That'll be something I start working on. I'm probably gonna work on getting... I'm trying to think what else I need to work on as well. Probably getting portals set up. So, honestly, I may even finish portals before I even get the rail line that far. So, I may just honestly... work on that instead. We'll see. Beyond that, I am going to work on... what else do I need to work on? Probably getting infinite lava set up where the pit is. I'm planning on getting enough lava down there so I can just have enough... infinite lava supply. Because I really don't want to use the nether transitionary thing with the thing because it won't be loaded. So... beyond that... I don't think there's anything else that needs to be done. But I will probably come up with stuff. Like, I might even get precision mechanisms going since they seem fairly easy. I just gotta get infinite gold somehow. But there's multiple ways to do that. Beyond that, I think that's pretty much simply it. So, hopefully, in any case, I will see you guys next time, which will be tomorrow, hopefully. And we'll hopefully have a nice chill time, and I will try to get this railway done. I may not even use it by the time I get done with it, to be honest, at the rate it's going. But I think just having it's kind of cool. I think creating it's fun. And it gives me something to do in the meantime if I want to just chill. So, I do wish you guys the best. Hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your night. God bless. And peace out. See you guys next time.